Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for TAO price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And before we start and dive deep with the analysis, don't forget on X today we have updated AVE, we have the near and also the Ripple as well are updated. So don't forget to and don't miss those updates. Starting here on TAO on the daily chart, we have of course an impulse toward the upside, finishing wave A or wave 1. After both case scenario, you're looking for a wave B or a wave 2 and of course continuation toward the upside. In this case scenario, we got of course a nice impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially here the wave 5 can be of course 3 waves in validation, or it can be an ending diagonal. So in both case scenario, we're gonna take it of course into consideration, and of course we're gonna label it as well as X. However, in case we are in a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside, this might be your wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, meaning you would like to move toward the upside from now for a wave 3, otherwise this would not work. If we are in A, B, and a C toward the upside, your wave C as well need of course to be an impulse. The same case scenario repeats as well here. If this correction is not finished yet, therefore there is something else unfolding here, which is a bearish short bearish scenario where we have W, X, and a Y. Now your X even can be at this side, meaning your X even can be here. And that means of course it can be of course 3 waves toward the upside, A, B, C toward the downside, and something else is unfolding as W, X, and Y inside this complex structure. However, if we take it as well here, it can be even possible by a zigzag, double zigzag, and X in between. So both also works. Now, if we are looking at this potential move towards the downside, if we see one more leg towards the downside, I'm going to explain, of course, inside it. But if we get one more leg, our scenario would be, of course, an ABC regular flat, potentially at 1-to-1 fib level, 1.05. Moving toward the upside after it for a bullish scenario, again meaning shifting the wave B and the wave 2 to this area. In this case scenario, you of course start to seek for 5 ways up, 3 ways down, continuation for higher, confirmation for bullish of course, and we come back of course to this crossroad. In case we move of course in 5 ways up, correction, continuation for higher, don't forget the 1-to-1 fib level as a zigzag. If overshooted, meaning of course we're moving for higher. If we move down, definitely we are opening a new bearish scenario, which is a longer scenario here that it might be opening for a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so we have to reanalyze this in case that we have double 1, 2 here. Yeah, so we have to be careful. But basically, highest potential right now is just to take this low and moving toward the upside. Yeah. So if we dive a little bit deeper inside it on the 2 hours chart, on the 2 hour chart, we can see here, of course, that we have potentially a wave A and maybe a wave B toward the upside, and you're looking here for something as maybe ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Can this be possible? Yes, it can be definitely. Where you have a big, very big wave 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning this ending diagonal can be in the following shape. Here we go. This is, of course, a possibility, guys. So let's go a little bit in a bigger view. Here we go. So you have an A, B, and you're looking for a wave 1, 2, potentially wave 3 can be a zigzag, 4, and a 5. Yeah. So we have to be careful with this one as well. It can be very deep. Another scenario is of course that we have finished a wave X as explained in the daily here. We're looking at WX and a Y for a W here. You're looking for ABC for an X and another ABC zigzag for a wave Y. Meaning in both case scenario, as you have realized already, I think you have 3 ways down, 3 ways up. In case you are in an ending diagonal here, you still need this one more leg toward the downside. All right. In case we are in W, X, and a Y, you still need as well this one more leg toward the downside. And then because you don't have any kind of, if you have a 1, 2, and then another 1, 2, 3, your wave for invalidation, meaning there is no impulse here. Only can be ending diagonal or of course W, X, and a Y here for a zigzag. Somehow this zigzag has finished the first wave A and B as well, and you're looking for a wave C. If we dive a little bit in the micros on the 1 hour chart, as you can see, after the wave A here finished, we have a clear impulse. Of course, we have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Obviously, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 3 here, and then 4 and a 5. And we have, of course, after it, we see the correction for a wave B here. Yeah, an A, B, C, or W, X, and a Y. Yeah, but basically, there is an A, B, and a C in a triangle here as A, B, C, D, E for the wave B. You have an impulse for a wave C and an impulse for the wave A. Finishing wave B here after an A, B, and you're looking for an impulse towards the downside for a wave C, and here we go, the impulse has already started. If we dive a little bit inside it, you can see here a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 internally. You have, of course, here, as you can see, yeah, it's on the 1 hour chart, that's why you cannot see it clearly. If you go to the 15-minute chart, here we go. This is what I was talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You're looking at an ABC for a wave 2, and then, of course, 1 as a leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finished wave 1 here. Wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 3, and you're looking for a 4 and a 5 still to finish this wave 1, 2, 4, and a 5. Yep, so basically right now what we are looking for is just the wave 1. If we want to label this, let's label it, guys. We are, of course, here in a wave 1, and then 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Let's label this in a little bit smaller. Here we go. Wave 3, not finished yet, or basically finished. It can be basically finished or one more low, it doesn't matter. But you are looking for this path right now. As, here we go, 4 and a 5 in the red. What does this mean? This, of course, your wave 1. All of it is gonna be a wave 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish, of course, a bigger wave C. Bigger wave C, which is, of course, this one here we're looking at. And this, of course, might be very, very deep, guys. Yeah, so the next path would be the following: 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And the targets, to be much more precise, of course, if we want to see some targets, let's clean up. We hit the blue box already. We know we don't see higher prices anymore, so this is done. We're moving down, yeah, that's true. Already the path there. And we have, of course, a 1-to-1 fib level taken from here to this A, to the top of the wave 2. Here we go. Your 1-to-1 fib level is $119. Yeah, so very, very potential for TAO to hit the 119. If we take a look to see what it might affect in a bigger view again, what this can lead to in the bigger overview. Let me just clean up. Let's see. Yep. As you can see, 162 that we are expecting, it might be even a little bit, yeah, even a little bit deeper, guys. So we have to be careful with it. It might hit, wow, okay. Yeah, TAO is not looking nice. It looks like it is heading in confluence with the 0.618, which is the most common target for a wave 2, guys. Wave 2 in the yellow, and that means a big wave 1, A, B, and a C. A wave C might be a little bit deeper to hit the 0.618, and then moving toward the upside from there. Yeah. So please take care with TAO. I know is a very lovely coin for you all, guys, but as I mentioned before, yeah, so it might be very, very bearish. I already mentioned all cases, as you can see here. So very possible that we dive deeper directly for it, in a wave, of course, zigzag for a wave Y. Yeah. So, and this will match perfectly. Yeah, as WX and a Y. Very high possibility. It is the highest, so be careful. We might visit the 119 and maybe the $100 for TAO as psychological number. That was it for TAO. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.